everyone. Welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the Washington Mystics. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. Great front courts in this matchup, and over the last few years, Tim, both forward positions have really evolved.
Almost everybody can hit a three. You used to want power forwards who could dominate inside. Now a major attribute you look for in a four, it's the ability to shoot outside.
And not only that, but forwards have evolved into playmakers. You know, there's a lot more ball handling and an added emphasis on passing. So bigs just continue to get more and more skilled every year.
Now here's Tolliver. An amazing finish with a hand right in her face.
Comfortable being uncomfortable. Tolliver can score in pretty much the most difficult situations.
Plum with it. She's covered by Cloud. The kick out to McBride. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Cambage. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
That was a nice contest, but when you give the ball that low, that close to Cambage, you already lose. She just smells points.
Here's Sanders. To the inside. Cloud. And 2 shots coming up at the line as she gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Las Vegas Aces. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look over the history for the Mystics, not a lot of high moments for the team, a lot of struggles over the years, and they're still looking for their first title.
And she makes both free throws. And you can feel the pressure on this team to get that first banner.
Yeah, they've made the moves they've needed to try for one, and getting Deladon was a huge step in that direction. But this franchise, you know, it might seem snake-bitten, but you feel that they're on the verge of something big.
And the basket by Deladon.
Points never come easy in this league, but with Deladon's poise and focus, she's able to make tough shots like that.
Pass to Young. McBride. From the stripe. The shot, no good. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Outside Tolliver. Liz Cambage with the block.
A menace on defense. Cambage has great timing, and defenders better think twice before challenging her.
Now here's Cambage. To the wing, right side. Young with it. Sanders covering. Pass to Wilson. Double team on Asia Wilson. Kelsey Plum from outside. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
An extremely accurate shooter. Plum has finished top 5 in the league in three-point shooting.
Deladon outside. Atkins. McBride covering. Now here's Tolliver. Lets the floater go, and it's good on the layup.
3 of 4 from the floor to start, and that's a good sign.
Now Young. And here's Cambage. Back to Young. Pass to Cambage. McBride outside. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Cloud. Outside Sanders. Too long in the paint, and she's hit with a 3-second violation.
And guys, can we just take a few moments to shed light on Liz Cambage's shot blocking? Fueled by her tough-minded approach, she never wants to let in any easy baskets.
And the technical free throw is good. And Cambage is really a player who knows how to set the tone on defense.
Definitely. Her presence alone takes so much pressure off her teammates. She helps them play more freely, which enhances everyone's capabilities. It's one of the reasons why she's the 2KMC Mason's favorite player in the WNBA.
Pass to Sanders. And a great assist by Christy Tolliver as that one goes in.
4 of 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Now here's Plum. Outside Young. To the middle. Here's Wilson. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
On the court, Wilson doesn't take no for an answer. I mean, she'll battle through any defense.
And the basket is good. Las Vegas trailing. Outside Young. McBride, and she makes good on the layup.
Puts everything on the court. Now, McBride will risk her body and mind every day for the good of her team.
Now here's Deladon. They double team Elena Deladon. Here's Cloud. No good with the triple.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Plum, he's covered by Cloud. Outside Young. Pass to Cambage. And that one's good.
Well, you just love to see concentration like that from players, and Cambage doesn't let anything stop her from getting buckets.
Now here's Tolliver. Right side Sanders. Inside. And that one drops for her.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Here's Young. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
So one of the most efficient shooters in the game has to be Kelsey Plum. She has everything you want in a score. Range, confidence, and fluidity.
Well, because Plum is such a good shooter, people sometimes forget about her as a facilitator.
Yeah, her floor vision is exceptional at such a young age, and she understands the schemes and tendencies, which helps her read the defense. And Plum just plays an unselfish game, and despite her own offensive capabilities, she loves seeing her teammates score.
She makes 1 of 2 that time.
The first overall pick in 2017, there was a ton of hype around Kelsey Plum. She's the all-time career and single-season leader in points in college history.
Now here's Tolliver. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Hamby grabs the miss. The Aces with the lead. With the floater, and Plum with the lay-in.
Little teardrop from the left hand. So pretty. Plum has tremendous touch.
Powers with it to the left side wing. Here's Tolliver. That one, no good. So Las Vegas will take it the other way. It's De'Erica Hamby with the drive, and she banks in the layup.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
And there's the foul on the shot. She'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Las Vegas Aces.
A fearless player. Tolliver loves to put her head down and go right at the defense.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, we all know basketball is all about the three ball. That's what Christy Tolliver brings to your team. Just about a 40% career shooter from beyond the arc. Tolliver is a huge asset in today's game.
And good on the second, so she makes both. And talking about Tolliver's shooting, she put on a show during the 2016 playoffs.
And Tolliver shot over 40% from three-point range for the Sparks in 2016. And with Candace Parker and Nneka Ogwumike, they were all able to help LA win the championship as Tolliver helped spread the floor with her shooting.
The first free throw is good. One of the best developments in the last couple years, the increased number of WNBA games on national TV. Tim, how important is this?
I think it's huge for the league. TV draws interest, especially live TV. And to get more games with big audiences on, it's a great way to grow the game. Long term, continuing to increase exposure, increase the audience is great for the WNBA.
And you have to throw in the fact that you can now stream every game too. And in the heart of the season is during the summer. Prime sports watching time for many fans. And it's great for younger fans who can stay up late during summer break because, let's be honest, how many of us didn't stay up late during our summer breaks?
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Pass to Colson. Outside Rogers. Low block shot, and the jumper is on the mark.
Everybody on the floor is hot. It's incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Now here's Tolliver. He has 6. Victor pocket. Here's Colson. Down low. Amby. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Now here's Hawkins. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And the Aces, they're a team that isn't looking to stretch the floor. They do most of their work in the mid-range and around the rim area, and they'll rarely take more than a handful of threes each game.
So she gets them both. And for the Aces, when you look at their personnel, the inside approach makes sense.
So they have good side on this roster and know it works. We're last in the league in 2018 by a large margin in terms of three-pointers attempted. They play at a high pace and just try to get shots closer to the iron.
Now here's Tolliver. She's got 6. Pass to Misaman. Good, and Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you, but it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Here's Young. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's Colson. Swords. Missed inside. Outside Powers. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Outside Tolliver. 6 on the shot clock. Hawkins outside. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Aces leading. Outside Young. Pass to Swords. Outside Young. Takes the 3. Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Aces ahead, leading by 8. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Washington trailing. Outside Tolliver. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Hawkins. Outside Tolliver. And it's good. 2 points.
A seasoned vet, Tolliver plays with intelligence and composure.
Now here's Young. Powers covering. Right side Young. Pass to Colson. 4 on the shot clock. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. Christy Tolliver picks one up.
And the Mystics are another team that prefers to do their work from outside. Now, Elena Deladon leads the way, but they have a handful of great shooters, most notably Christy Tolliver, who can carry the shooting load for the team.
And she makes the first. And with Washington, they shoot from outside, but still don't push the pace.
Yeah, Blake, the Mystics are a team that will look for the most efficient shot. Doesn't mean they want to get up and down the floor. Rare to see a slow-paced team take a lot of threes.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Now Misaman. Rogers defending. And Misaman gets it to go.
A professor in physicality, Misaman will always give you her best effort.
Young with it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Powers. Here's Misaman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
And the basket by Rogers.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Now Tolliver. 8 points for her. No luck on that one. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
Just a slight advantage for them in the rebound department.
Yeah, especially when you're scoring the ball at even a decent clip. They've done what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Tolliver. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. To the paint. Here's Misaman. Hawkins. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, they're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim. Look at the soft touch, just a gentle little teardrop.
And the Mystics call time here. And we know the WNBA has some real passionate fans, but guys, which team do you think has the best fan base in the league?
That's a good question, Blake. How about the Los Angeles Sparks? Since winning the championship back in 2016, they've been one of the league's most watched teams. They also have one of the strongest social media followings.
I think my pick has to be the Seattle Storm. Now, let me take you back to 2008 when the city was close to losing women's professional basketball. 4 eccentric season ticket holders stepped in and bought the team. We all know how much Seattle loves its basketball, but if that story doesn't exude passion, I don't know what will.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. On the wing, Natasha Cloud. McBride covering. Pass to Sanders. Della Don. 5 on the clock. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Young. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Plum. Della Don covering. Pass to Swords. McBride. Kayla McBride draws the double. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
Now here's Tolliver. She's got 8. Della Don. And she uses the glass on the layup.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Young with it. She's covered by Tolliver. Pass to Plum. They double team Kelsey Plum. Down low. Here's Swords. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
And that one misses. And one of the stars of the WNBA on this Las Vegas team is Liz Cambage. And she's an Australian star who played in the WNBA initially in 2011 before heading overseas. But since coming back in 2018, the 6'8" center has been nothing short of dominant.
Now here's Plum. She's got 6. A kick out to McBride. Shot from 16. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, a focal point of Wilson's game is crashing the glass, and she really just refuses to quit on any play.
Here's Tolliver. 8 points for her. Carolyn Swords with the block. Right side, Young. It's good.
Timeout.
And for Cambage, she owns the record for most points scored in a game.
She dropped in 53 in 2018 against the Liberty. In her prime now, she is shaping up to be one of the all-time greats. Just dominant physically. Her ability to use her size and take over a game is second to none. The fans just love her.
The Aces making a switch. The Mystics trailing. And here's Tolliver. Out to the wing. Back to Deladon. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Not at all a bad passer for a 6'3 forward. Sanders with a great feed for the hoop.
Now here's Plum. She's got 6. And the basket by McBride.
What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Pass to Sanders. Now here's Deladon. Unloads from 13 feet. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
What a job she's doing here. I mean, her second quarter has been even better than her first.
Plum with it. Teardrop shot. Count that bucket.
She didn't hesitate to take it right up against a much bigger defender.
And you gotta like that fearless, aggressive attitude.
I just love it, Brian.
Now here's Sanders. Back to Tolliver. Cloud. Six to shoot. With some mark. It doesn't go for her. Liz Cambage with the defensive effort. The Aces leading. Outside Young. The quick look, no good that time.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Yep, that one goes.
What vision. It's almost like she has a built-in radar. Cloud just knows when teammates get open.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Plum gets the bucket.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Here's Atkins. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Cloud. The shot's good on the assist by Elena Deladon.
Tremendous IQ from Deladon gets her teammate an open look. She's such an underrated passer.
And here's McBride. She's covered by Tolliver. Inside. Here's Plum. Back to Wilson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
A nice shot by Cloud. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Pass to Wilson. Elena Deladon with a defensive effort.
Well, 2014 was so disappointing for Deladon. Her season cut short because of Lyme disease. She came back strong in 2015, winning WNBA MVP honors with Chicago.
Now here's McBride. 7 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Plum. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
They've dialed up their activity this quarter, and we're seeing them convert a lot of second chance opportunities.
The hustle underneath is paying off in a big way. Their coach has to be happy about this.
Some bonus points.
And the Mystics call time here. In that 2015 MVP season, Deladon led the league in scoring, making a giant leap forward.
Yeah, and since that season, guys, we've seen Deladon get settled into the WNBA. And don't forget, she earned a spot on that incredible 2016 gold medal USA team.
They had the play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Here's Colson. Pass to Young. Cambage in the hoop for her 3rd make from the field. She's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
A finish with the extra degree of difficulty. Cambage scores even when it's not easy. It's why she's averaged 23 per game in a WNBA season.
Now here's Plum. 12 points for her. To the inside. Here's Wilson. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
If someone is open, Plum will find them. She's got phenomenal court vision.
Pass to Deladon. And the call is
Bad
going to
screen.
be, an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Here's Colson. To the middle. Young shot's good.
A wing who can score inside. Young is 6'2" and uber athletic. Helps her in the paint.
Here's Deladon. So we conclude the first half. The Aces on top, leading by 10. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And now the third quarter about to get going again. It's been a clinic out there by Deladon.
Sheer dominance in the post by her so far. Just tearing them to shreds when she gets the ball inside.
And getting it to her is the only hard part, because once she's got the rock, she's automatic.
Cloud inside. Floats one up. Kelsey Plum with the defensive effort.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Excelling at relentless drives to the rim. It's McBride's aggressiveness that is really always in demand if you're a coach in this league.
Now here's Tolliver. Deladon. She's guarded by Wilson. Pass to Atkins. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, I've heard some say that Atkins has arrived ahead of schedule in this league, and I would say that her refined and radiant mentality is pretty rare for players her age.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Shot's good by Sanders.
Now, this is how Sanders makes her living, getting points inside, a myriad of moves to get hoops.
Left side, Young. Pass to Plum. Wilson. Kayla McBride draws the double. Wilson with the bucket.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player. Well, fortune can definitely be found in Las Vegas, and if you're asking why, well, just listen to this. The Aces have won the WNBA draft lottery 3 straight times now after drafting first overall in 2017, 2018, and 2019.
Now here's Tolliver. He's got 10. Pass to Sanders. Cloud. She's guarded by Plum. It's Natasha Cloud with the drive. Elena Deladon has the open look. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist. And that bit of luck for the Aces has given them a solid foundation.
Anytime you get to draft the top player in a draft class, things are looking up. To do it 3 times in a row, I mean, that's almost unheard of. The Aces have made the most of their selections, as those picks are the core of this Las Vegas roster. Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
They're playing as one. 5 straight baskets resulting from assists.
Great team basketball.
Now here's Cloud. She's got 11. Poked away. They get it back. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
A nice little wrinkle to her game. At 6 feet, Cloud is a big guard. Helps her inside.
And Washington has possession. 8-point game. Pass to Sanders. And they double up Latoya Sanders. Natasha Cloud with room to shoot. And Washington again with the bucket.
I love a point who can hit from this range. Cloud just gives the D another thing to worry about when she scores from there.
McBride outside. Shot clock at 6. Plum gets the bucket.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Here's Tolliver. 10 points for her. Pass to Atkins. Deladon outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They double team Elena Deladon. Offensive board. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
This is just what Deladon does. Make buckets. When she's rolling, almost impossible to stop her.
And Tolliver comes to help. McBride outside. Pass to Cambage. Now Plum. McBride outside. Over Atkins. McBride misses.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Deladon inside. Hamby on her. Cloud inside. Atkins. No good on the triple. For 3, Kayla McBride. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Committed and aggressive players like Cambage are a treat to watch, and her extra efforts routinely earn her team extra chances.
And the Mystics call time here. And a move we commonly see out on the perimeter, the step back. Which WNBA player has the best one?
Gotta be Christy Tolliver. You know, she's shifty, she's elusive, and if you're defending her and you're not on your A game, she will embarrass you.
I'm going to go with the former MVP, Candace Parker. She also has a great step back move. You know, she's a player with great balance and footwork, which helps her make calculated moves on the court and a lot of experience as well.
And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
Not a flashy passer per se, but Misamun can move the ball well and locate her open teammates.
Here's Colson. Here's McBride. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
They blow the whistle just as she gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, while most in the U.S. start their professional careers at 21, 22 years old, Europeans like Emma Misamun start much younger. Her first season as a pro was just when she was 16 years old in her native Belgium.
And Emma was so strong at a young age. In 2011, named the World Young Player of the Year.
It's so impressive what she's done. Misamun has played on multiple championship teams for clubs in Europe. And in the WNBA, guys, she's made a great adjustment to the American game as well.
She just used her height that time down low. That's a pretty hard play to defend against.
Hawkins outside. Powers. And Rogers comes to help. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. To the inside. Hangs. And they call an illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Here's Colson. Inside. Here's Rogers. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
No mistake on that one. Good work all around.
The Mystics trailing. To the paint. Here's Misamun. Liz Cambage with the rebound. Here's Hamby. Count it. Good.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Outside Powers. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Powers. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Gets it to go from downtown. Here's Colson. Pass to Hamby. Cambage. Misamun covering. Here's Colson. Good, and the assist goes to Liz Cambage.
A towering physical presence, Cambage's ability to see over defenders helps her routinely make plays.
Now here's Hawkins. Outside Powers. Misamun. Outside Powers. And stolen by Tamara Young. They push it up 4-on-3. And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
Well, if you're going to foul Young, you can't let her get the shot up. She has the ability to finish through the harm.
And she'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, she didn't go to a powerhouse in college, but through hard work and desire, Tamara Young has carved out a long WNBA career.
Now here's Cloud. 15 points in the game. Down low. Powers' shot is off.
There was not a ton of congestion in the lane, and she could have done better for sure.
One of the brightest stars in the WNBA, Elena Delle Donne. Arguably the biggest name selected in the draft in the last decade, she is the unquestioned leader of this team.
Puts it up from 7, and it's Hamby getting it to go.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Out of bounds, it'll be Ace's ball. And with Delle Donne, she does so much on offense for this team.
And that is why the Mystics paid the high price to get her via trade. Now, Delle Donne is a former MVP, still in the prime of her career, and this team will go as far as she takes them.
That one goes in.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Delle Donne outside. Pass to Misamun. Young comes with the double team. Back to Powers. Delle Donne outside. Bullseye! Nails it!
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond the arc in the second half.
And that's just what the doctor ordered, and they're really using that prescription to their advantage. You know, those three-point bombs will really erase this deficit quickly if they keep it up.
And we weren't math majors, but 3 is more than 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Now here's Cambage. 10 points for her.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Tolliver. The shot's good on the assist by Elena Delle Donne.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Delle Donne. Oh, no good, trying to beat the buzzer. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Aces on top, up 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her, not something that the majority of them possess.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. And here are the Aces now. And out of bounds, the Mystics will take it.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Now here's Powers. Pass to Tolliver. Misaman, defended by Cambage. Back to Misaman. Powers, just 5 on the clock. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And now both of these teams really in a groove here late.
Yeah, and this game was already high scoring, but they've really taken it to another level here down the stretch.
Such a treat to watch, Brian.
Now here's Cambage. Pass to Colson. Good, and the assist goes to Liz Cambage.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack.
That one goes. Count it.
Down low, Deladon has the ability to score in droves. It's part of why she normally scores around 20 points, sometimes even more most nights.
Here's Colson. He's covered by Tolliver. Wilson outside. Pass to Rogers. Colson. Up and in on the layup.
That's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give herself some room, take it inside. Good basket.
Christy Tolliver attacking. Deladon outside. And here is Misaman. Outside Rogers. Wilson. Cambage. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, and with the soft touch around the rim and the basketball knowledge required to succeed, Cambage is a threat on offense.
Now here's Cloud. Second shot opportunity. Count that one.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
So both teams making some changes here.
Well, you know, to be honest, most second-round picks don't make it. But Natasha Cloud has. She's worked extremely hard to become a starting player in the WNBA.
Oh, she's got such a great touch and feel around the rim. She made that reverse look easy, but trust me when I tell you, it's not.
Now here's Tolliver. Cloud inside. Inside, Atkins, and she gets the bucket.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
And the shot is good.
Few players can light it up like Plum. Back in college at Washington, she had 57 the night she set the college scoring record.
Now here's Cloud. Outside Sanders. Pass to Tolliver. Rejected by Liz Cambage. McBride outside. She can't get that one to fall. And Washington will go the other way with it. side, Tolliver. To the inside. Here's Sanders. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Pass to Cambage. Shoots over Sanders. Cambage, shot's good.
With the tendency to get hot and keep it rolling, Cambage's teammates should keep feeding her the rock.
Now here's Cloud, guarded by Young. To the paint, deflected, and out of bounds. The Aces will take it.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
Outside Plum. Inside, McBride. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the defense.
Operating with an awesome swagger and confidence, McBride has become must-watch television.
Pass to Deladon. Right at the free throw line. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
They've gotten some second chances here in the second half, and that extra effort will help cut into this deficit.
Here's Wilson, and it's good for 2.
A strong combination of finesse and skill. And look, when Wilson's rolling, keep feeding her the ball.
Now here's Tolliver. Cloud inside. Tries from 10. And again, it's Washington converting. And it's the Aces with the ball. Young with it. Six to shoot. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Sanders. Here's Tolliver. The rebound by Asia Wilson. McBride outside to the middle. And Wilson gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been unable to shut down the most important part of the court, Brian, the middle.
Yeah, and the point totals in the paint are tilted heavily against them now.
Now here's Sanders. Here's Tolliver. And the shot counts. She's fouled.
That's good.
That's a chance for a 3-point play.
Good shot.
Yeah, well, that's vintage Christy Tolliver. She refuses to back down from defenders. Well, the start of Christy Tolliver's career didn't really go as planned. After Chicago took her 3rd overall in 2009, Tolliver was traded before her 2nd season. She didn't really start much her first 3 years in the league, but 2012 is when things started to turn around for her.
Shooting one.
Yeah, in 2012, Tolliver was named Most Improved Player, having a huge season.
She was just outstanding, averaging over 17 per game with the Sparks. She finished top 5 in the league in assists, 3-point shooting, 3-pointers made. Since that season, Tolliver has established herself as a top shooter and passer in the WNBA.
And the shot goes down.
Finishing plays around the basket with various strong finishes, McBride is feared
Timeout.
whenever she's on the court.
And the Mystics call time here.
Well, some might call McBride her team's vocal and emotional leader, as she really knows how to fire up her squad, and her teammates really have no problem rallying behind her.
And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Liz Cambage. On defense, the Aces. They lead by 14. Tolliver with the ball, working on Wilson. Cloud, she's guarded by Plum. Just 4 to shoot. Cloud can't get it to go. Yeah, and speaking of McBride's impact, she just makes those around her better.
Yeah, her scoring ability opens up the floor for the rest of her team, creates good looks for others because of all the attention on her.
The teardrop is one of those, oh no, oh yes, shots.
Hey, right here.
Now here's Tolliver, guarded by Young. Second chance shot. Oh, draws the hard foul, and she'll head to the line. Liz Cambage picks one up.
Just a physical presence down low. 6'3" Sanders is hard to stop. Sometimes just fouling her is the only thing you can do.
You know, one thing I admire about Sanders is her resiliency. Dealing with major injuries and anemia might slow down others, but not her.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. And despite everything Sanders has been through, she's remained a solid rebounder.
Attacks the glass the same way she attacks life, with everything she's got. Good timing and recognition. LaToya has no problem doing the dirty work.
And she's good on the second.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to McBride. Cambage with it to the inside. Wilson. It's good, and that takes her to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13. Now Tolliver. Deladon outside. And the shot goes in.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Now here's Young. Atkins on the double team. Pass to Plum. The three won't fall. Oh, it's Washington now. Down by 15. A nice shot by Cloud.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
Down low. And the layup falls.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
Outside Atkins. Pass to Cloud. Sanders with it. She's guarded by Plum. Here's Deladon. And yep, it's good.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here's McBride. Now Cambage. Defended by Atkins.
Well, maybe the first thing you notice about Cambage, it's kind of like the first thing you notice about Tim. It's just that towering physical presence. Her wingspan in particular creates matchup problems across the board.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, away from the court, Cambage is also a DJ and a fashion designer. Talk about a multi-talented individual.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Leslie. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mestog. Banked in off the glass.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Young. So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.